Hello and welcome to day 8 of the 21-day dating challenge. I'm really excited that you are here on day 8. My goodness, have you truly been with me all this time? Really? Oh my gosh. Honestly, if you have, I just want to celebrate you. If you haven't, well, I don't know. What can I say? But the good news is that if this is the very first time that you've come and joined me live on the 21-day dating challenge, then I want to say welcome and thank you for being here, because you've really decided to up level your dating game. Now, I would strongly recommend, and I will pop a link up here. I think it's up here. You'll see a link later. If you're watching the replay, you'll see a link up here later where you can go back and watch this from day 1, because each and every day throughout this challenge there's something to do. It's a challenge, so it's an opportunity for you to stretch yourself. And I know your comfort zone might be here. By day 2 it might be here, by day 3 it'll be here, by day 4, by day 21 it'll be way out here. That's my hope for you. That's my intention for you. And I hope that's your intention for yourself, sis, because ultimately this is your life. Listen, my dating life is rocking and I want yours to rock, and it can rock. So what are we going to cover today? The focus for day 8, ladies, is, now you will have started this last week if you've been with me since last week, and that is to meet 5 new men this week. You're like, hang on a minute, I didn't meet 5 last week. Well, let's see. If you didn't meet 5 last week, then you've got to meet 5 this week. What are you doing? I've given you lots of information. I've thrown down a challenge to you. I'm assuming you've picked up this challenge and you're ready to run with it. Now, you've got to use this little thing here atop of your shoulders to think about how you're going to meet just 5, seriously, just 5 new men this week. Now, I'm not expecting you to necessarily go out with them on a dinner date or coffee date or brunch and breakfast and all of that. No, I just need you to meet 5 new men and make a list of who they are. So I'm expecting you to have their name and their number at least, or to have made some sort of connection or had some sort of conversation with them, so that you're keeping that information in your dating diary, because that is the only way we're going to be able to track how successful you have been throughout this challenge. Obviously, the other success criteria are that you're taking the initiative and you're reaching out to them directly and allowing them to pursue you. But ultimately, you also have to be able to look back at the end of 21 days, but also at the end of every week, and say, what did I actually accomplish? What did I set my mind to do at the beginning of the week? And did I actually accomplish that at the end of the week? And if not, why not? So this is your wake up call. If you did not meet 5 men last week, you need to be meeting 5 men this week. And for those of you who have met 5 men, or who did meet 5 men last week, just meet another 5, because ultimately this is an ongoing activity. And I mean it, because listen, this is actually a numbers game. Let's be frank. It's a numbers game. The more men you meet, the more likely you are to meet the one that you're truly attracted to. But the more men you also meet, the more practice you get at meeting men, having conversations, having dialogue, finding out what these men absolutely love, what they hate, what they enjoy, what they're comfortable with, but also all the same things apply to you. Do you like doing X? Do you like doing Y? Do you like the way that he speaks to you? Do you love the way that he admires you? Do you love the way that he adores you? Do you love the way that he does all of the things that he does? And if not, you're going to have to make some conscious decisions. I'm not expecting you to be able to make all of those decisions in one day, but ultimately, the more you interact with these men now, the more practice you will get, so that when you meet the one, you'll be like, oh my gosh, this is so easy. How come I'm now so confident? It's because you've had lots of practice. But remember, Practice doesn't make perfect because you got to be practicing the right thing. But ultimately, if you practice your conversation skills, your communication skills, you will just get better. So please do meet 5 new men this week. And I want to remind you, you've got to set the time aside to do this, sis. Seriously, an hour a day for you, for yourself, for your future. Imagine yourself a year, 3 years, 5 years, 15, 20 years time from now. How happy and amazed you're going to be at what you've been able to accomplish because you took the right steps today. Now, an hour a day, you're worth it. Come on, you know you're worth it. And the other thing I want to say to you is, if you happen to meet someone and you fall head over heels with him, during this challenge, there's an absolute rule. I'm serious. You cannot afford to go steady with men yet. There's still so much more you need to do. Obviously, beyond the 21 days, be my guest if he meets all of your criteria in terms of being able to move from being in your dating rotation to moving beyond that and you and him becoming exclusive. Don't just go exclusive because he says, I want to marry you. I love the way you walk. I love the way you talk. I love this. No, 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 no. There's so much more to it. And here's why there needs to be so much more to it, because that's the old way. This is the new way. And I know you might be thinking, what new way? Who told me? I didn't know. Listen. The new way is what you define as the new way. I've defined the new way as get yourself into a dating rotation with these men, go out with them, hang out with them, meet them in lots of different scenarios. Yes, get them to meet your family and vice versa. That doesn't mean to say your boyfriend, girlfriend. No, it just means you have a new friend. So introduce them as, this is my friend John, this is my friend Tunde, whatever it is, just introduce them as your friend. And if people start saying, really, your friend? You can say, yes, he's my friend. I met him a few weeks ago and we're really getting on and we're just hanging out together. We're just getting to know each other. And that way, the more comfortable that you actually feel saying that, the more you'll actually believe it for yourself, because it's true. So don't be clingy and saying, oh, my boyfriend. No, 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 no. That's not what we're at during this challenge. And I'm really serious. So commit to meeting 5 new men this week. Keep a log of all of these men that you're meeting, as in their name, their age. And I need for you to keep a log of when you're actually going to have a video call. Now, I'm sure I've mentioned this before during the challenge. Please do not spend hours on end with any man having a good old chat, having a good old chinwag, sitting down watching video together. He's watching Netflix in his house, you're watching Netflix in your house. No. First date is a video call for the purpose of, 1, making sure that he's real, 2, making sure that he can carry on an intelligent conversation, 3, understanding if you have similar passions, interests, and things that you can actually talk about, but also, do your values align? So start to have those conversations and be very playful about it. It's not about having your list. What's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? How much do you earn? What do you do for a job? Who's your dad? No, 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 no. This is a playful activity. Have fun doing it. Have fun getting to know a brand new person. Imagine it's a woman. How would you interact with that person and use a similar approach? It's really that simple. So sis, I'm going to summarize what I've asked you to do. Meet 5 new men. Keep a log of your date in your dating diary. Make sure you dedicate the time for yourself to do this, and update me, comment below, or if you've joined the private Telegram group, drop a note in there to say, I've done it, and let me celebrate with you and the other sisters who are going through this challenge. So ladies, I want to just leave you with this. Remember, always be curious, be interesting, and be memorable. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.